My name is Robert Mawini. I'm born and raised in Roxborough, and I'm 50 years old.
How long you been down in Kensington?
Not very long, man. I've only been out here like a week or two, maybe 2 weeks at the most. I recently got evicted from my apartment. Me and my girlfriend we had our stuff together. I had a job making $28 an hour. She was doing home care. And I was in the recovery houses up in Pottstown. And I had relapsed like a day here, a day there. I was able to get back on my feet. And this past time, she had relapsed. And it caused me to go along with her. And she went and got treatment. Thought I was going to be able to pull it together, but I wasn't able to pull it together. And I lost my job. I lost the relationship. I lost my apartment. And now I've been living in my vehicle for the last few weeks, trying to pull it together. And things been a lot harder than they ever been before, because I've never been down here like this before. And I had an opportunity in New Jersey to get housing, where they put you in a hotel, one night voucher, and then you go to social service, and they're able to put you in placement for a year. There was a program in New Jersey that was giving you a voucher for a one night stay in a hotel, you housing, that you follow up the next day, social service, and you can get a hotel room for a year free of charge, help you get on your feet. And me and my significant other were going towards that, and the issue has been identification. Also with the drugs and alcohol, you get spun out, your priorities get messed up, and everything that you want to do, the other one was my girl's not on the same page with me, and the manipulation that goes along with it, it's baffling, man. You wouldn't even believe it. It's hard to believe that some of the stuff goes on, and the type of person I am, that I allow this stuff to happen.
Tell us about your childhood.
I had a good upbringing, man. Both my parents were good parents. I never wanted for nothing. They both dibbled and dabbled with addiction, and my father was a union roofer. I just didn't listen. Like,
Nah, we good.
I was in the roofers union when I was 19. I was set for life. I was kind of immature. Wasn't ready to be a man yet, I guess. I had a child my first child when I was about 20 years old. Wasn't ready to be a father. I was more loyal to the streets than I was to my family. That's the truth of it.
Sorry, there's a lot of distraction going on right now. Yeah, so tell us about school. How far did you go?
I got my GED in the county prison. I made the 12th grade, and I was smoking a lot of marijuana and wasn't going to class. I was good at the sports, really good at sports. And they told me all I had to do was show up to class and they would graduate me. And I couldn't do that. So I was able to get my GED back in 2000 in the county prison. So education has never been a problem for me.
Yeah, you talk really low, so you might have to speak up so I can hear you a little better, right? Okay. Tell us about, you say you went to prison for 20 years. What led to you going to prison?
Just chasing this addiction. Started about 1997. I had DUIs and I started smoking PCP and had a lot of open cases. Took a lot of probation. Didn't really understand what the system was, and continued to be loyal to the streets. And next thing you know, I have a county 10 to 23 month bid, and do that, following programming behind it. Was able to stay clean for a year or some change maybe, and then eventually just my behavior was led back because I wasn't ready to step to the next level. And I always knew the difference between right and wrong. it's just, I guess I'm hard-headed. Like, I had good people in my life point me in the right direction, and I just wanted to do my own thing.
What are all struggles you're having currently in life?
Right now, the struggles I'm having is I came across about a month ago, I was using, and like I was always good at basketball, and I was playing basketball with one of the young boys, and I fell, and like a day or two later, I had this pain. That was shooting from my back, around to my hip, and down to my knee. It was like sporadic pain, but it was the worst pain I ever felt in my life, and then it became constant. Like I went to the hospital, got CAT scans, and they're saying it's like arthritic, sciatic pain, and none of the medication was helping. And I continued to go back and forth to the doctors. I was still using drugs, and finally, like last week, pain started to subside, and just like I wouldn't been able to work with this pain. And like I'm asking the doctors, how am I supposed to go through this? And they're like, oh, you have to go see the orthopedic and do physical therapy. I'm like, how am I supposed to make a living? I have child support to pay, which is a whole other thing. And it's just all your priorities get screwed up because this addiction becomes the most important thing in your life. Even though your thoughts and beliefs and what you want to do may be correct, but it gets thrown to the side. It's a scary thing, man.
What does it feel like emotionally?
It tears you apart. Not only to see everybody around you, like I know there's a better way. I've experienced it. I've progressed and been able to acquire things in my life, but all that stuff doesn't make me happy because I still don't have my children in my life. That's like the only thing I'm lacking in my life, and the happiness. Like everything in life doesn't matter if you're not happy. You know what I mean?
How do they feel about your addiction?
I mean, I believe that they understand it to an extent, but if you haven't been through it, you don't know what it really is.
Have anything horrible happened to you since you've been out here, or have you seen anything horrible happen to other people?
Like a week or two, last week, I was sitting right around the corner at the corner store, and there was a gentleman who had just came out of detox. He was an older black gentleman, and he was asking me about dope. And I played with dope here and there. It was never really my drug of choice, but I do dope. It doesn't get me high. It just keeps me from getting sick. It doesn't make any sense to me. This gentleman was telling me you need to stop doing that. And I'm like, going to get something to drink. I'm like, listen, I'll be right back. I'll talk to you in 1 second. From the point I went to get a drink to come back outside, he was face down on the curb, head split open on another overdose after just coming out of detox. And there's 3 people. They're not helping him. They're going through his pockets. The police are directly across the street. And I'm like, yo, do you see this? Like, help this man. And they're just like coming over, walking, like, not a big deal. I get him up off his face in a sitting position, and they're like, hey, you all right? You all right? And just you can see that they don't care, man. They don't care about none of this shit.
Now, all the stuff that you have been through in your life, what lessons have you learned from it?
Lessons I learned that if nothing changes, man. And you gotta really gotta pay attention to who you surround yourself with. And you need to save yourself. You can't save everybody else. Like the ones you love might be right in your circle and say they want to do this and do that, but at the end of the day, we're still right here on the same corner doing the same thing. So it's scary that I don't want to leave people out here like that. And I don't think that I will. That's how loyal of a person I am. But like I've experienced the change that comes along with this recovery, and it's a better life, man. It's just a routine. Like life is about routine. If you don't have any routine, then you're just all over the place, and you end up walking in circles chasing your tail.
Got you. All right, brother, we to the end. What are your short-term goals now?
Short-term goals is to get the help I need, so I get my thinking in the place that it needs to be, and hopefully this health problem that I'm dealing with this pain, will be able to subside, so I can get back to employment and just start putting my recovery first in life.
That's right, brother. There are a lot of people in this world who judge people who struggle with drug addiction. What's your message for the world?
Man, let God do all the judging, man. Ain't nobody better than anybody out here. Clean, sober, rich, poor, we're all the same. We're human beings, and we should all love each other the same, bro.